Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to my semi-realistic rebuild of the Chicago Bears. Now, before we get into everything in the video, I just want to say, if you do enjoy it, hit that like button to let me know, and leave a comment saying what your favorite player from the rebuild was. So, a little roster overview, and I am actually in a different starting spot than I usually am when I do these rebuilds. I am already in week 1 of the regular season, and that's just because this is like my third time trying to record this because my voice was doing some really weird stuff the first couple times, but it's seemingly pretty normal now. So anyway, roster overview, we got Mitch Trubisky, drafted number 2 in the 2017 draft. Hopefully he can become a franchise guy. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Play it by ear. We do have a nice little running back tandem of Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen, so that should be that should definitely last us the duration of the rebuild, I would think. We do have Allen Robinson, who came over from the Jags in free agency, also signed Dez Bryant to a 1-year deal. And again, if you guys have any kind of issue with that, since I've done it before, and we'll probably do it again in the future, just let me know if you want to see something different. Don't want to see Dez Bryant as consistently as you have. It's not going to hurt my feelings. So we also do have Taylor Gabriel, who's going to be our 4th receiver, because we do have Anthony Miller, who is a rookie drafted in the 2018 draft, does have quick dev, and he's looking like he could definitely turn into something, so we're going to start him off in the slot. On the tight end, we do have Trey Burton, who came over from the Eagles. O-line is not great. It's got a little bit of potential, I guess. I mean, we do have Charles Leno, who's an 83, actually our highest rated offensive lineman. And I would like to move him to right tackle at some point in the future if we can find a better replacement left tackle, that is for sure. We do have James Daniels here, left guard from Iowa with quick dev. Again, another 2018 draft guy. Cody White here, 79 overall, does have quick dev. The pass block sucks, so that sucks. Kyle Long really was one of the top guards in the league there for a while, but his play is starting to fall off a bit, and I really don't follow the Bears enough to know why. I think it's because of injury, and just probably because of the Bears O-line is not great, or as great as it once was anymore. So as a whole, it's just not, he's not playing as well, I guess. But he does still have quick dev, so I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Another thing we'll kind of play by ear. And then right tackle Bobby Massey is absolutely trash. Definitely going to look to upgrade there. Onto the defense, though, we do have Aaron Lynch, came over from San Francisco, starting at left end. Leonard Floyd, for some reason, has quick dev. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I just don't know why he's got quick dev. Akeem Hicks, I did move to D-tackle because we play a 4-3, not a 3-4. We also have Eddie Goldman at a 79 overall at the number 2 spot. Left outside linebacker, we've got Nick Kwiatkowski, super tongue twister. We also did sign Navarro Bowman to a 1-year deal just to back up Roquan Smith, who, speaking of, is our big name guy in this rebuild, superstar dev. I think he's going to be really, really good. I'm a very big fan of him coming out of UGA, so we'll see how he does. Danny Trevathan, I did move to right outside linebacker to make room for Roquan in the middle. Secondary needs some help, specifically at corner. Prince Amukamara is a little bit washed up. Kyle Fuller is pretty average. Bryce Callahan's not very good. Crevon LeBlanc, not very good. Doran, I don't know, man, whatever. He's trash. He's 67 overall. He's garbage. Eddie Jackson, he did go off in like 1 game last season, and I think it was against the Panthers, and I think he had like 3 defensive touchdowns in a game, which was sick. But he's a 77. He's 23. We'll see how he progresses. And then we do have Adrian Amos at strong safety, who is really good, 91, only 24 still. And for special teams, we got Cody Parkey and Pat O'Donnell. So let's get into the season and see how we do. All right, guys, so we're here at the end of season number 1, and obviously we did not make the playoffs. We went 6-9-1. Surprising tie in there for sure. Well, we were 28th in the NFL in offensive yards and 29th in defensive yards. So pretty bad year. Trubisky, though, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 picks. Not too bad for his rookie year, I will say. Jordan Howard, a little bit disappointing. Actually, very disappointing. Only 3 touchdowns. Yeah, not a good year for our running game whatsoever. Des Bryant did lead our team in receiving with 91 catches, almost 1,100 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Anthony Miller, 65 catches, almost 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. And Allen Robinson was pretty disappointing. Only 61 catches for less than 800 yards and 9 touchdowns. All right, so sack numbers are pretty terrible, as was expected. Roquan Smith, 169 tackles, half a sack, 2 picks. Insane season for him. And Leonard Floyd had 18 sacks. All right. Well, that was definitely unexpected. Danny Trevathan as well had 4 picks. A few guys with 2 picks. Any touchdowns? 1 touchdown from Leonard Floyd. So he definitely had a really good season, that's for sure. Kicking was atrocious. Punting was also not great. And we did have 1 punt return touchdown with Tariq Cohen. So looking at awards, definitely not going to have anybody for MVP, as that goes to Drew Brees. Coach of the Year, same dilemma. Offensive Player of the Year, we don't have anybody. Okay. Defensive Player of the Year, though, goes to Roquan Smith, which very well deserved, in my opinion. And that's all we got up there. Mitch Trubisky does win Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is just great. Definitely going to help us out. Roquan Smith also got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB. Trubisky's not up there. Best running back, there's no way. Best receiver, maybe Dez. No Dez. Best O-line, definitely not going to have anybody. Best D-line, no Leonard Floyd. For real, dog? Oh, wait, no, he's at 2. Okay, there we go. Just totally missed him. Roquan Smith comes in 4th for best linebacker, which, again, makes 0 sense. You will have heard me complain about this in Madden for the billionth time now, that the guy that wins Defensive Player of the Year does not win the best player at his position. Makes 0 sense to me. Danny Trevathan, though, comes in 9th. Best DB, doubt it. Yeah, we don't have anybody. And best kicker, there is no way in hell. Cody Parkey seriously came in 10th. That dude was some cheeks. All right, well, let's get a move on here. So in an interesting turn of events, I don't know if you saw the news story there. Here it is again. Okay, let me just go on this. The Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, just like real life. So that's fantastic, actually. I'm very happy with that. Hate the Patriots. Alright guys, so here in free agency, we did make a couple of signings, including Nickel Roby-Coleman, Dan Bailey, Jonathan Joseph. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here for some secondary help. Well, Roby-Coleman's not that bad. Should not be number 1 corner, though. And Jonathan Joseph is super old, 34. Who else did we sign? Dan Bailey. So, yeah, I wanted to replace Cody Parkey. And I also have 2 more offers on Michael Dixon, a punter, and Obi Melifonwu to be a backup safety for a year. So that's pretty much all we got going on for the time being until the draft. So see you guys there. Alright guys, so we're here after the draft now, and with our first pick in the first round, we took cornerback from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen, and this is a real-life prospect guy. So he is 6'2", which is great, actually. He's got really good zone coverage already. He's pretty fast, good agility. Press needs a little work. Play rec and awareness, I'm sure, a little bit low. But it's pretty good pick. He's got quick dev, which is just fantastic. We did have a second-round pick, but I traded down because I wanted a couple of third-rounders. And with the first third-round pick, we took Ryan McCoy, one of the guaranteed superstars this year, fullback. And you might think a fullback in the third round is a waste of a pick, and you were probably right. But that's all right. He's a superstar, and I'm happy with it. So our next pick in the third round, we got a right tackle here, Sharif Conway. Quick dev, very strong, good run block, good impact block. His awareness is like super low, so that needs to get pumped up. Our next pick, a left guard, Isaac Ratliff. Another pretty solid player, another really low awareness guy. But with a little bit of training, that'll get up in no time. What is this, 5th round now? Yeah, 5th round. 5th round, we took a free safety, Alan Berry. He's actually pretty decent. Should make for a good backup, or maybe even push Eddie Jackson for a starting spot. This draft was not very deep, is the one problem with it. So in the 6th round, we took this left guard. He's not strong enough for me. So he'll pretty much be a backup for his entire career. And then in the 7th round, this was almost like a flyer. It basically was. He was an undrafted projection. Pretty slow. He ran like a 4.65 40. And he's 24, but, I mean, what more can you really hope for in the 7th round, you know? Alright, guys, so this is going to be the team for season number 2. Mitch Trubisky's up to an 85 after his rookie year. We got Anthony Miller at an 80, Jordan Howard 88. Let's see, defense, Roquan Smith is a 92. Leonard Floyd up to an 89. We are going to be starting Trayvon Mullen. And that's pretty much all of the changes. So let's get into the season. Well. What do we have here, boys? Very, very interesting turn of events here in season number 2. We go 14-2, and I don't know how. I'm going to show you guys my schedule just so you know I am not doing any force wins. So we lost to the Packers in week 3 and we lost to the Bills in week 14. And that was it. We won 14 games this season, which is incredible. That was really easy. Tom Brady got MVP, unfortunately. So 19th in offensive yards in the league and 15th in defense, and we somehow go 14-2. Trubisky, though, definitely making solid progress. 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 picks. Completion percentage is up from last year. Jordan Howard, big resurgence for him this year. 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns, no fumbles. Receiving led by Dez Bryant, 82 catches, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Allen Robinson over 1,000 yards this year, 4 touchdowns. Anthony Miller, 900 yards and 9 touchdowns. The sack numbers are still pretty high. Defense, though, led by Roquan Smith yet again. 148 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 4 picks. Oh my God, bro. Leonard Floyd had 23 sacks. Just incredible. Adrian Amos with 6 picks. Roquan Smith and Akel Roby-Coleman both had 4. Kicking much better than last year. Punting about the same. No kick return touchdowns, but we did have another one with Tariq Cohen. So looking at awards, we do know Tom Brady. Are you kidding me right now? Wait a minute. Kyle Lauletta came in 2nd? And you're telling me the team with the best record in the league, their quarterback comes all the way down here in 5th. Okay, then. Sure. Because Tom Brady definitely wins MVP with a 7-9 record. That's just super dumb. We do win Coach of the Year, though, which is pretty cool. Offensive Player of the Year to Alex Smith. We got Mitch Trubisky in 4th. Defensive Player of the Year does go to Roquan Smith for the 2nd year in a row. Leonard Floyd in 4th. Adrian Amos in 5th. Offensive Rookie. I don't think we really had any impact offensive rookies this year. Defensive rookie, we got Trayvon Mullen in 7th and Allen Berry, the safety, in 10th. Best QB, Mitch Trubisky in 3rd. Kyle Lauletta is like out here like doing some big things with the Saints after Drew Brees left. He went to the Giants actually, which is pretty weird. Best running back, we got Jordan Howard in 3rd. Best receiver, we got Des Bryant in 10th. Best O-line, nobody there. All right, look, how... There's a couple guys I need to actually take a look at and see what they did this year. Because Leonard Floyd with 23 sacks doesn't win Best D-line. Best LB, Deion Jones somehow beats Roquan Smith. Best DB, though, Adrian Amos does win that. We got Nicole Roby-Coleman in 6th. And that's it. We got Dan Bailey, though, for Best Kicker in 3rd. So, let's see. Tom Brady, first and foremost. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty damn good year. Not going to lie. But 7-9 is a team record. That's gross. And I also want to look at... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I take everything back. Aaron Donald with 28 sacks. That'll do it for sure. Alright then. Alright guys, so this is what the team is looking like after using all of our XP. Well, actually, I didn't use Kyle Long's. I'll do that right before I get into the game, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'll do it right now. So, the team as a whole is looking just really, really pretty solid. Trubisky's up to a 90 now. He does have Quick. I don't think I showed it after last year, but he got Quick from winning Rookie of the Year. Jordan Howard up to an 89. Anthony Miller up to an 86. A-Rob at a 96. Trey Burton's up to an 87. James Daniels actually is pretty notable, up to an 88, as well as Cody Whitehair at an 84 now. Roquan Smith, 95. Adrian Amos, 96. Eddie Jackson, 80. Trayvon Mullen, 87. Leonard Floyd, 91. And Aaron Lynch, 85. Those are all the pretty notable names here that really went up. Oh, yeah. We don't actually have to play a game. I forgot about that. So we are going to be taking on the Kyle Lauletta-led Saints, who went 10-5-1. Let me just train real quick. Just get a little bit of XP in there before the game starts. But you know what? We went 14-2, boys. I feel like I'm pretty confident in our skills. So we are playing at home as well, which is going to be nice. So we're at 93. They're also at 93. This might be the highest overall I've had that I know of after 2 years so far. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we're coming up on halftime here, and we just scored for the first time, and we tied up right before halftime though. It's still 13-13 at the start of the 4th. Though we score to put us up by a touchdown, and it's coming down to the wire now. They tie it up. We kick a field goal to take the lead, and then something crazy happens. Must have had like a pick 6, I don't know. But we end up winning, so we're moving on to the conference championship. Kyle Lauletta threw 2 picks. We threw 1. Pretty average rushing day for both our running backs. Michael Thomas and Josh Hill really did some work on our secondary. And we let up quite a few sacks as well. Not a good look for us. But Nicole Roby-Coleman and Roquan Smith each had a pick, so we are moving on. So here we are in the conference championship in year number 2, taking on the 13-3 Atlanta Falcons. And they are a 92. We're still a 93. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, coming up on halftime here, and it's a low-scoring affair again, but they're up 17-0 right now. We just can't really get it going on either side of the ball, apparently. And it's looking like it might even be a shutout. And yeah, that was not not very good. So Matt Ryan had himself a day. Mitch Trubisky did not. Devontae Freeman had a pretty good game. Julio Jones, we did let up a few sacks. Yep, not a good look for us. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I really did not expect to win it in Season 2 anyway. And even if we did, I was going to continue on for at least another year or so. So on to year 3. Alright guys, so here in the first week of free agency, we're going to be making a trade here. I think his name is Keyshawn Porter. I don't really know. Rookie from last year on the Raiders, has quick dev, I believe, so we're going to be sending them a 7th round pick and Isaac Yiadom. And I honestly still don't know how to say that guy's name. I think he was on the practice squad though, so we're going to be getting him, and I don't know if there's anybody else that is really piquing my interest. Never mind. Yes, there is. Hello, Jaron Kerr. I'm going to be taking you. Justin Reed, you do not have quick dev. So I'm definitely going to get that guy. And I'm going to take a look and see if there's anybody else interesting with any kind of development here on the trade block before we advance. Okay, so I did make the trade for Jaron Kerr, the safety, with quick dev. Gave up a 7th round pick and left guard, I believe. So a few notable free agency additions. We are going to be signing Cam Meredith back to the Bears, and there is a reason for that. Des Bryant is going to go bye-bye. I don't know if I want to cut him or if I want to put him on the trade block. But for now, we can put him on the trade block, see if anything is going to be interesting there. We also are going to be bringing back Navarro Bowman for another year, but there is a middle linebacker in the draft that I'm really wanting to get. So we may not really need him. Cairo Santos is going to be our new kicker, and we brought back Nickel Roby-Coleman to play corner again for us. So we're going to go to the draft. I don't think there's anybody else in free agency that I was trying to sign. Nope. So we're good. Alright guys, so we're here after the draft now, and this draft was actually pretty damn good. So this was the linebacker that I was talking about really wanting to draft. I actually traded up for him. I had the 30th pick, and I traded up to 15 to snag him. He was supposed to be like an early 2nd rounder, but this guy is very, very good. 87 speed, 90 tackling, 90 hit power, quick dev. I made him Anthony. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anthony Jennings. Okay, no, I just can't talk. Anthony Jennings, linebacker from Alabama. So he's definitely going to be a stud, I think, in the 2nd middle linebacker spot behind Roquan Smith. We do have a nice little right guard here, Griffin McMillan, 78 overall. We've got a center here with superstar dev, actually, 75 overall. Pretty nice player. Another right guard, normal dev this time. Pass block's a little bit low, but that'll be easy to get up. And then we've got a couple of corners here. Queenie Beckfist. And this guy's pretty good. Really, just the quick dev is incredible, 78 overall. And then I got another quick dev corner here, 78 overall, again with quick dev. So that is going to help out tremendously because our corners were really lacking, and that is definitely something that we need to improve on. And then our 6th round pick was just kind of the last guy that I had fully scouted, and he's not very good, but that's fine. Very good draft overall, that is for sure. Alright guys, so we do have some trade offers here. Des Bryant, as you guys know, I did throw on the block at the end of last year, and I think I'm going to want to take that 1st rounder from Buffalo, so we're going to do that. And I also put Danny Trevathan up on the block and decided to move Navarro Bowman to right outside for a year, and we're going to send him to the Redskins, I suppose. So this is what the team is going to look like for season number 3. Pretty much, well, pretty similar to last year. Kyle Long is also in the trade block right now. I don't know if we're going to get anything for him, but if we do, I'll let you know. And let's see. Oh, yeah. So we are going to be starting, actually, or trying to get these rookie corners as much playing time. Oops, didn't mean to do that. As much playing time as possible. And what? What? I didn't realize that. But get out of here, dog. Get the hell out of here with that. Go back. You little shit. God. I hate it when Madden does stupid shit like that, man. So anyway, I am going to be starting, what's his name? Jaron Kerr. It's free safety simply because of the quick dev. Eddie Jackson is now going to be the backup strong safety. And we do have Anferny. God, that name, dude. That name is just hard for me to say for some reason. He's going to be the second middle linebacker, so he should get some decent playing time and some decent XP as well. So, motherfucker, man, this game, dude. I just did that, and it's like, nah, man, I don't want you to do that. All right, well, see you guys at the end of the season, I guess. All right, guys. So a much tougher season 3 here as we go 9-7, and we actually finished third yeah, words are hard. We finished third in the division, and we could have potentially actually won it, but we lost to the Vikings in like week 16. So I think we were like 15th in offensive yards and 24th in defensive yards. So as for stats, though, Mitch Trubisky, 4,500 yards, 38 touchdowns, 16 picks, 67% completion percentage, highest completion percentage of his career. Also, I think the highest amount of picks, I think. Jordan Howard, another good year, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Receiving led by Cameron Meredith, 85 catches for 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Anthony Miller, 84 catches, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. And a bit of a disappointing year for A-Rob, as he gets 79 catches, less than 1,000 yards, and only 1 touchdown. Sack number is still pretty high. Charles Leno is not super great. Sharif Conway, I believe, he's got some XP. So that should, or his sack number should go down pretty soon. Roquan Smith, again, leading our defense, 100. Man, words are really hard tonight, guys. 132 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 picks. Sacks led by Leonard Floyd. A little bit of a down year for him, but still 12 sacks is pretty good. Roquan Smith did lead the team in picks with 4. Trayvon Mullen with 3. Adrian Amos 2. A few guys with 1 down here. Kicking, pretty average. Punting, again, pretty average. No kick return touchdowns, but Tariq Cohen this year with 2 punt return touchdowns. So on to awards now. Todd Gurley did win the MVP. We got Trubisky in 8th. We got no coach of the year. Offensive player of the year, we got Trubisky in 8th. Again, defensive player of the year, we got Roquan Smith 2nd. Offensive rookie of the year, we don't have anybody, but defensive rookie of the year, though, goes to Anferny Jennings. Queenie Beck in 4th, and Robert Poe in 6th. So we did pretty good there. Trubisky in 2nd for best quarterback. Best running back, we got Jordan Howard in 10th. Best receiver, we got Anthony Miller in 8th. Best O-line, anybody there? No. Best D-line, we got Leonard Floyd in 10th this year. Best LB, Roquan Smith in 3rd. Best DB, we don't have anybody this year. And best kicker, we do not have anybody. Alright guys, so here is the team after using all kinds of XP. A-Rob up to a 98, Anthony Miller 91, Cam Meredith 94. O-line is all looking much better than it was earlier. Defense is also looking pretty good. Our 2 rookie corners at an 87 and 85. Roquan Smith, 98 now. Anferny Jennings. I keep wanting to say Jenkins. I don't know why. But that guy is at an 86. Jaron Kerr, 85. Leonard Floyd, 94 now. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I think we could definitely beat the 10-6 Vikings. They're a 90 overall. Apparently we've gone down in overall since our 14-2 season. But we're still on 91. Still pretty good. Alright guys, so we're coming up on halftime, and it's a pretty tight game so far. They're up 17-13, and they're going to score again, kick a field goal. We take the lead, 23-20. They tie it up. And come on, guys. Come on. Okay, we're up 6, and we win. Alright, cool. So we're moving on to the divisional round. Looks like the passing game was pretty trash from both teams. Dalvin Cook had a good game, but Jordan Howard really was the difference maker with 2 touchdowns, it seems. Let's see, we had a few sacks. They had a few sacks. We had 2 picks. So, yeah, moving on. Alright, guys, so in the divisional round here, we're going to be taking on the 12-4 Rams. And they did beat us one time in the regular season, like week 2. It was like 17-9 or something. So it was pretty close. Maybe we can beat them this time around, as we're up to a 96 now and they're a 91. So let's get it. Alright guys, so we're coming up on halftime now, and it's a pretty tight game again, 10-13-3 now. We really need to start getting some momentum here on offense, and also some stops on defense, and it's not going to happen as we fall to the Rams 20-10. Okay, looks like not a good game through the air for us specifically. 3 picks. Todd Gurley really destroyed us. Let's see who picked us off. Yeah, that was not one to remember. So after beating us in the divisional round of the playoffs, the Rams would go on to win the Super Bowl 48-28 over the Bills. So we're in free agency now, and we're going to be making 2 signings. One will be Ndamukong Suh, because we let Eddie Goldman go, and the other will be Jake Elliott, just to upgrade our kicking situation, seeing as Jake Elliott has 99 kick power and accuracy. So definitely an upgrade over Cairo Santos, even though he did a pretty decent job. Goodbye, Cairo. Oh man, my mouth is a little bit on fire. I was eating some spicy nachos. But kind of an up and down draft. I think mostly up. Oh my gosh, yeah, my mouth was really watering. So we did trade up to 15 yet again. This time with the Eagles. I sent them one of my second rounders and Eddie Jackson. Oh my god, sorry about this. But we took right outside linebacker Tavon Greer, and this guy is an absolute stud. Definitely needed a new outside linebacker. He's one of the guaranteed superstars as well. And then here was definitely one of the down moments. I really didn't need a cornerback, because I've got 3 already that are all pretty good. But I was so tempted, because he was like early first round talent. And I should have known better. I should have known that's guaranteed slow. But I might have forgotten about that when I was making the pick. But I mean, he's definitely a really good player. Just got slow dev. But that's okay. Oh my gosh, these nachos are doing me dirty, boys. Second round though, we got a left guard here. 79 overall, normal dev. Pretty good player. Then we got a right guard with quick dev in the 3rd. We got a left outside linebacker with quick dev in the 4th. Right tackle, normal dev. Very good run block, very good strength. Another right guard, pretty solid all around. We got a strong safety to replace Eddie Jackson. He's not great, but he's not terrible, so I'm okay with that. And then we got a free safety that was a total flyer. I hadn't even scouted the guy whatsoever, and turned out to be not actually terrible. So I'm pretty decently happy overall with the draft. Alright guys, we've got some trade offers here. I did put Nick Kwiatkowski on the trade block since we did draft a couple of rookie outside linebackers. And I'm going to take, let's see. I guess I'll take this first rounder from the Steelers for next year. And we also have an offer on Charles Leno. And we'll take this one from the Giants. So this is pretty much what the team is shaping up to look like this year. Some new faces. This is that guy that I traded for like a year and a half ago now. We've got some rookie guards, rookie O-linemen kind of sprinkled throughout there in a lot of backup roles. Let's see. I think the rest of the offense is pretty much the same. Of course, we've got these two new rookie outside linebackers. Eddie Jackson's gone. The corners are basically all the same. And we've got Ndamukong Suh. So, we'll see how the season goes. It definitely depends a lot on the development of some of the younger guys. But I'm pretty confident that we can do well and return to the playoffs. Well, it seems we had a rough year. So we end up going 9-7, and we just barely miss out on the playoffs. I want to see actually how close we were. So Jets went 12-4. Wow. Okay. So wait, what? Oh, we're in the NFC. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. So we were pretty far off, actually. Well, that sucks. But guess we'll have a better draft pick. And I think we actually do have the #1 pick as well from somebody. Nope, not #1, number 6. So we got 6, 16, and 21 this year in the final draft. So let's take a look at stats. We had the 3rd best offense in the league, and we must have had like the worst defense. 19th, really? And we go 9-7. Anyway, Mitch Trubisky, 5,200 yards, 41 touchdowns, 18 picks. Jordan Howard, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. Cameron Meredith leading our team with 113 catches, almost 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Allen Robinson, 1,250 yards, 12 touchdowns. Anthony Miller just barely missing out on 1,300 yards and 7 touchdowns. Trey Burton adding another 707 touchdowns as well. Sack numbers are still pretty damn high, and I think it's because this guy's strength is only an 80. Charles Leno's strength was pretty low as well, as like an 81, and he was letting up a lot of sacks, so I'm thinking that's probably got to be what it is. On to the defense, though, led by Roquan Smith, of course, 133 tackles, 2 sacks, and 4 picks. And sacks led by Leonard Floyd with 15. We got Roquan Smith actually leading the team in picks with 4. Jerron Kerr had 3. Robert Poe, Adrian Amos, and Quinny Beck had 2. We had a few defensive touchdowns. 1 from Jerron Kerr and Robert Poe, and 1 from Trayvon Mullen. Kicking was disgusting. You know what? I don't get that, dude. With 99 kick accuracy and power, you go 14 of 21 on your field goals. Like, what the heck? Punting's about the same as it has been. Sean Johnstone with his 85 speed got a kick return touchdown. That's funny. So, let's look at awards. I know Leonard Fournette won MVP. We had Trubisky in 4th. Coach of the Year, I don't know about that. Nope. So we got Trubisky in 3rd for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, we got Roquan Smith in 3rd. And Offensive Rookie, we don't have anybody. Defensive Rookie goes to Nevin Burke. He was one of the guaranteed superstars. He's a middle linebacker, and he's pretty damn good. Tavon Greer comes in 4th. Alex Sanchez in 5th. And DJ Hollowell, our strong safety that we drafted, in 9th. Best QB does go to Mitch. Best running back, we got Jordan Howard in 9th. We got Allen Robinson in 3rd for best receiver. Cam Meredith in 7th. Best O-line, we actually do have James Daniels in 7th. Best D-line, we've got Leonard Floyd in 5th. Best LB, we got Roquan Smith in 2nd. Best DB, nobody. Best kicker, nobody. All right. So the Rams are going to get a little bit of payback, the Bills are going to get a little bit of payback on the Rams, as they actually beat them in this year's Super Bowl 38-13. Alright guys, so seeing as it is going to be our last season, we are making some splashes in free agency again. Well, 2 splashes. Bringing in David Njoku to be our new starting tight end, and Mike Williams to be our 4th receiver. I mean, it's not... These type of moves are not really, you know, realistic things or necessary things, I think. I mean, maybe the David Njoku one. But the Mike Williams addition is not super necessary. I mean, having a 4th receiver, I think I've noticed, is pretty important to your success, but maybe not one as good and as expensive as Mike Williams. But you know what? It's fine. It is semi-realistic for a reason. So, Jaron Kerr up to a 93, and the corners are looking better. The D-line is still looking good, or about the same. Our D-tackles are really getting old. Leonard Floyd, though, is strong as ever. Aaron Lynch, I mean, he's never really been great. He's just kind of been what he is, which is fine. Our linebackers are looking pretty good, though. But yeah, so we did bring back Ndamukong Suh. We also signed Marlon Mack to be our backup running back. Alright, so I've got one more draft to really try to make an impact, and we'll see what happens. Alright boys, well here was the draft. So you'll notice that I did trade up to number 2 to snag this guy, Leon Tyler. I sent my last first round pick and my fullback actually. This guy is definitely really good. Superstar dev, 80 overall. I think he probably projects best at left end. Actually, no, never mind. His finesse moves suck. Never mind. Yeah, he's pretty good, though. Superstar dev, you know. That's cool. Craig Hellestray, nice little superstar left tackle. And then we got the number 2 overall player in the draft here at 20. He was actually supposed to be like an early 2nd rounder or something. His power moves are actually pretty good, surprisingly enough. But, yeah, another good middle linebacker there. And then we took this running back just because his name is Malik McDowell. And I'm pretty sure that's a guy the Seahawks took a year ago. So that's weird. Nice name, Jen Madden. And we got another outside linebacker, Orleans Lee. Pretty solid guy, 78 overall, normal dev. There's actually a negative draft story about him at one point, so I was a little hesitant, but he's pretty good. We got this superstar left end, Deontay Donald. Pretty solid player. Probably would play him more at D-tackle. I'm actually just going to go ahead and move him there. And really, he went down to a 75 at D-tackle. What the heck, dog? Alright, fine. You know what? I need a right end anyway. Play right end. Who else we got? We got, I don't want to try to say that name. We got Tongue, though. Tongue is decent. Quick dev, 77. Another decent outside linebacker, though. And you know what? This guy, I will move to right end. This is the one. There we go. Alright, and we got a 79 D-tackle with quick. And this was kind of a flyer, and he's not even terrible. So, very good draft, actually, except for this guy, and you know, I only took him because of the name, so I think everybody else was extremely good. But we are on to the final season. Alright guys, so here in Season 5, the final season, this is what the team is going to be to start out the year. I don't think a lot has changed since you last saw it. We got David Njoku now. Mike Williams on the squad as our 4th receiver. We got some new backups here and there. Linebackers, well, the starters are the same as last year. We've got new backups pretty much all over the place at the end spots, outside linebacker spots. That's pretty much it, though. So hopefully we don't miss the playoffs again, and we can win a Super Bowl, because I'm starting to think I'm on a dry spell, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. Alright guys, much better year than last year. 12-4 record, and I do believe our boy Mitch got MVP, so we had the best offense in the league, and I think that means we had the best defense too. And we did. We had the best team in the league, so that's great news. Trubisky, though, 5,000 yards, 51 touchdowns, 15 picks. Jordan Howard, almost 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Cameron Meredith leading in receptions with 106, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. A-Rob, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Anthony Miller, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. David Njoku, definitely an upgrade over Trey Burton, to say the least. Sacks were way down this year. That is fantastic. Roquan Smith, once again, leading our defense with 129 tackles, 4.5 sacks, and 5 picks. Sacks led by Leonard Floyd, though, with 14.5. Picks actually was led by Roquan Smith with the 5. And Fernie Jennings, and I said it right that time, 2 picks for him. Quinny Beck, 2 picks. DJ Hollowell, 2 picks. Any touchdowns? We do have a couple. DJ Hollowell and Tavon Greer each had a defensive touchdown. Kicking was a bit better this year. Punting was better this year. No kick returns. We did have a punt return for touchdown with that slow-ass receiver. And as I said, Mitch Trubisky wins MVP. Coach of the Year goes to Sean McVay, though, and not Mike Ditka, unfortunately. We also get Offensive Player of the Year, which is great. Defensive Player of the Year, we just miss out on Aaron Donald. I bet he broke his own sack record. Roquan Smith, though, comes in second. That's all we got there. Offensive Rookie, we didn't really have any impact offensive rookies. Defensive Rookie, I don't think any of our defensive rookies actually started. I don't think any of our rookies actually started. So we also got Best Quarterback, which is great. We actually won all the awards for once. Best Running Back, we are not even here, really. 1,300 yards and 13-something touchdowns. Doesn't even get you in the top 10. Best Receiver, though, goes to Allen Robinson. Cam Meredith in second. Anthony Miller in fourth. Best O-line, we actually win. James Daniels in first. BJ Otis in second. And Sharif Conway in eighth. Best D-line, again, goes to Aaron Donald with Leonard Floyd in second. Best LB does go to Roquan Smith. Best DB, nobody. And best kicker, we don't have Jake Elliott up there. So, let's use some XP. And actually, well, okay, let me trade first. Alright, guys, so here is the team after upgrading everybody. We've got how many 99s? 1, 2, 3 with confidence, 4 with confidence. 5. Meredith is supposed to be a 99, so 6. Anybody 7? No, he's actually 98. Oh, can I get you to 99? I want 8. I want 8, dog. Give me 8. Shit. Alright, so we got 7 99s on the team right now. Pretty sick-ass team, dog. Leonard Floyd's a 97, 98 with confidence, too. This team is really good. So we're taking on the 11-5 San Francisco 49ers. We're at 97 overall now, boys, and they're in 89. I just need to win a Super Bowl. So we're coming up on halftime here, and it's a pretty tight one so far. We're up 17-7, though. And I would like to increase this lead a bit if we can. We score another touchdown. They score another touchdown, and the game is over. So we're moving on to the next round, which will be what, the conference championship already? Yeah, we had a bye week. We're already in the championship. So here in the conference championship, we're taking on the 10-6 Dallas Cowboys. We are at home. They're at 92. I am so beyond ready to make it to a Super Bowl for once, man. So we're coming up on halftime here, and it's been a really weird game. It's 9-9. It's been super weird. They had a safety on us at one point. We're up by 10 right now, though, heading into the fourth, and we kick another field goal. This is such a weirdly... Oh, come on. Please stop them. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Alright, it's official. I'm in a slump. I am in a slump. If I lose like that, you've got to be kidding me, bro? Oh, jeez. That is an absolute heartbreaker. It's only been 2 rebuilds since I won a Super Bowl, but it feels like it's been forever. I don't know why. I won a Super Bowl with Jake Fromm with the Broncos, and I just choked in the playoffs like twice with the Bucks. And here I am choking in the playoffs again with the Bears. So, that is unfortunate. Well, we're going to see who wins the Super Bowl really quick and take a look. So I didn't sign anybody or scout anybody or anything, so it looks like, oh, the motherfucking Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Oh, God. Oh, God. So anyway, this is the final team of the Bears rebuild. We did not get a dub in the Super Bowl, but once again, I've built a pretty badass team. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you liked it. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Who's next? The 49ers are next. 49ers will be a fun team. See if Jimmy Garoppolo can turn into a franchise quarterback like Mitchell Trubisky has in this one. So, oh, right. I should show you guys the defense. So here's the offense. Pause if you want to take a closer look. Here is the defense. Again, pause if you want to take a closer look. So with that, hopefully next time I can bust out of this dry spell because this shit blows. Alright guys, take it easy.